Let's talk a little bit about websites and adding links. You can do this while you're editing a window as well, but right now I am just in the website links right at the top of the page, and nothing is portraying. If I click on any one of these, it would show below. What do we have here? First of all, there's a drop down called course website links and my website links. What are the course website links? Well, if you're an instructor in a course and or an administrator, we may change the word course because C2C is for a lot of different kinds of communities. And the administrator of a site is able to add links by just clicking here and copying and pasting a link into this area and saving it to show on this list, which also has a little bit of a highlighted yellow. That's available to the whole community. If the administrator or any participant adds it here to my website links, then all of a sudden on the right side you have all your links that you may then bring into notes later on. Nobody can see those unless you are actually bringing them into a note. That's the big difference, whereas everybody can use and see them when the administrator adds it. So typically, if it was a course, an instructor may choose to have a certain amount of links available to the whole community. So how do you add it? You basically copy and paste. So knowing which area as an administrator you are adding it to, that's the key. If you're a participant, you will only have one choice. I'm going to go to a website and I'm just going to do Control-C, Control-V, or Command-C, Command-V, depending if you're on the Mac or PC, and paste it here. And right now I'm going to go to the course links and save. As you can see, this constructivist learning theories showed up. I can click on it and shows in there. As I said, we can do this while we're editing as well. If I don't want to show this anymore, I can delete the item and or I can rename the item. Renaming the item comes in very handy when we have very long titles that aren't in your control because somebody else has created the website, or if the titles aren't even accurate. So that's pretty important sometimes, just to shorten it up and keep that list nice and trim versus having the lines go over one another. Once you're in here, I mean, you can click on either one and it's going to show you your own and or the ones that are in the community. Great reference to all the kinds of links that you might need access to and build as the community progresses. One last thing is, if you're going to a University of Toronto library and searching some sort of journal, which you can sometimes upload PDFs to the environment of C2C, or you can just go to the stable link. So if we did a search, quite often there's this permalink at the bottom. It changes a little bit, so go to the library site if you're having problems with that. But again, we could copy and paste that in and we would click it here. And I actually already have one here called My Access Login Screen, and it doesn't give you the right title, so that's really where we want to rename things. But I'm going to add another one and go save, and it is now added it to our environment. But now we have two the same. That's just kind of the way the library works, because there's an extra login to get into the library, but it does go directly to that journal article. And sometimes I'll just let you know that if you have timed out or the login, you might have to re-log in right in this screen. There'll be a little message and to say click on this link or log in again, and it will show. But this is, let's say, about group cognition, so I'm just going to copy that. And I am going to rename the My Access to just have a little bit more information for my community, and there we have group cognition around that particular link. So the My Access is staying there, so we know it's a library link. If I click here, this is, let's say, about online learning strategies, so I'm just going to give a little more information on that login, because that login information here and the title, and set it. So now I have two stable links to the University of Toronto Library of articles that I might want to have available to the group.